Welcome back to another video where I'm doing all the graft and Granite Lens Media is sitting on his phone. Honey, I need you to look at this camera. The lighting's gone all really weird. Sorry if I'm very shadowy, guys, but we're in a rush, so we don't have time to sort. She looks so angry. So, today, finally, my plans for Wilma are coming into action, because you may remember if you watched my update video on her, I said that I'm going to be getting lovely Simon Grieve, should actually call him for you guys, who is just the most epic rider and horseman ever. I'm going to get him to help me out with her this year. So the plan is for him to take her to her first event of the season, because obviously if you followed along with the eventing season last year with her, she was fantastic. We did have some great results, like she had a win, she was third at her first BE. We had some really good times, but there was just, radio's not on, this niggling thing where I was finding her quite spooky, and it would happen a bit in the show jumping, sorry I'm itchy, and it also happened twice in the cross country. Here she is, and it was just getting a bit frustrating, and I decided, we will talk about this a little bit more later, but just decided that I thought it would be really beneficial for me to actually have some proper professional help with her and to get someone to compete her, because that is when, where is this brush that I'm looking for? That is when I find her the most difficult, and when it happens the most is when we're actually competing. And obviously we can do all the training we like, but it's really hard to recreate. Do you see what I mean about the camera? Really hard to recreate that competition environment. So I basically want Simon to A, give her confidence, B, it will give me confidence, I think, seeing someone else ride her and seeing her do it. And also it's good for Simon to just basically be able to just dissect, like, is it a me problem or is it something that we're working on with Wilma? Because realistically, we need to know that. Is it something I'm doing, or is it an issue that Wilma's got, and then we can work through it either which way. All important stuff to know, but all you really need to know now, because I'm running late, is that Wilma is going to be spending the week at Simon's. So that is why the lorry is all packed, got her feed, got her rugs. She's having a little Pure Feed hydration mash down there, just to get some liquids into her, because it's actually warm. It's still March in the UK. We're due to get up to 17 degrees today, which is, for us, at this time of year, unheard of, like so warm. Anyway, we'll get in the box and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more, either when we're driving or when we get there, when we've got Simies. Hey Wilms, because I can't really brush you properly. This is her weird habit. She loves to lick a stable door or something after she's eaten. I briefly interrupt this programme to talk to you quickly about skincare, a subject Jam is extremely passionate about. I'm really pleased to have teamed up with the amazing people at Skin and Me. Obviously guys, I've got a wedding on the cards next year. If there's a time to be achieving my skin goals and looking like the glowing goddess I know I can be, the time very much is now. So I've always taken skincare somewhat seriously. Genuinely, since the age of about 10, I've worn a moisturiser at night every single night without fail, and the last kind of 7 years I've tried really hard to make sure I'm always putting an SPF on my face. My kind of theory is if I can protect my skin as much as possible, it's gonna look nice for as long as possible. What I haven't done is try to sort of target the little things that I would like to improve, and that really is where Skin and Me comes in and is so amazing. So what I'm holding here is my very own daily doser. I say it like that because this has been specifically tailored for me, and that is the beauty of Skin and Me. They're making the active ingredients that you won't find in your generic skincare products more accessible for everyone. So what I did was a brief skin consultation. It asks you a few questions about your skin. I didn't actually know that I have combination skin because I get certain dry spots but then also certain oily spots. You'll send a picture of your face, you'll do front profile, side profile, and then that will go off to their dermatology team and they'll formulate a daily doser specifically for you. Pop on every day, and whatever your skincare goals are. So I wanted to work, I get a little bit of like pigmentation, I get some dark spots, obviously get the dry spots. But whatever it is, whether you've got acne, whether you're trying to get on top of early aging of your skin, you can work together with the dermatology team and hopefully achieve your skincare goals. Now, of course, I'm still staying true to my other skincare routine. So I've been trying out their moisturizer, their SPF, also their cleanser, and I've got a vitamin C serum, which I absolutely love. Everything feels amazing. Your skin looks fantastic after. It's not too heavy. Another thing I really like about it is that they spell everything out for you. So you know to put your daily doser on at night, and then the other products will say whether you put them on in the morning, night, maybe both. I just find it really easy to use, and I'm really pleased with how my skin has been looking these past few weeks since I've started trialing it. So if you like the idea of Skin and Me, perhaps you've got some skin goals you want to achieve, maybe you've got a wedding next year, then I've got a really epic offer for you. If you use my code Elphick, you can get your first daily doser for just $4.99, and also get a trial of the serum, the SPF, the cleanser, and the moisturizer. All of those will also be for your skin type. They've got loads of different types, so they will make sure that they marry you up with their best ones for your skin. Everything you need will be down below in the description for you to start your skincare journey with Skin and Me. Look who it is! Good girl. Oh, I'm very excited to be with Uncle Simey. You've arrived. I'm probably not going to show the very sort of intense hug that Simon and I just shared, that I was filming, but
it's not going to be as intense as the one I'm going to share with Pete.
Got a bit weird, a bit quick. Let me turn your fan off, Wilma, and then I will, then I'll get you out. So, honestly, guys, it's taken us an absolute age to get here. I've kind of forgotten what I said to you this morning when we left, but Wilma is coming on a little staycation at Simey's. She's going to be here for a week. And today, Simey's going to take her cross-country schooling. So I purposely haven't taken Wilma out schooling anywhere since the end of last season. So she's doing everything at home, and she's actually been going so well at home. I've been really chuffed with her. She's been jumping really nicely. She's been jumping probably like a metre consistently at home. But I thought, seeing as I knew this was always going to be my plan, I wanted her first outing of the year to be with someone really, really good, like Simey.
Yay! Well, we'll have a nice time, won't we?
Look, you just agreed that you're really good.
Am I now?
Go on, have your little meet cute. Well, you've met. You've actually ridden Wilma a reasonable amount.
I have. We're coming out.
Hang on. She says I'm going to have this rope.
Oh, okay.
That rope stays there. I've got a matching rope, Simey.
You need to get one of those.
Goodness, I'm sending my horse to a man that can't
unclip
a head collar.
A lead rope. Oh yeah, my love. Go.
She says I'm pretty. I said I know it here. What a gorgeous girl. It's brilliant, guys. The service starts as soon as you arrive at the Grieve team. But yeah, as I was saying, she's not been out, so I wanted her first outing in a, well, it's not a new venue, but she actually hasn't been out on that cross-country course, to be with Simey, because then it's really confidence-giving. I think the thing is with Wilma is sometimes I'm not a very confidence-giving person, and she's not a really, really confident horse, and if those points collide, then I'm wondering if that's where our problems are starting. Hello, you alright?
Yes, darling, you?
Yeah, good, thank you. So yeah, that is kind of my thought process. Simon's just said that he'd nick my head collar if I leave it here, so watch out, guys.
it will just grow legs and walk away.
Walk away into Simon's car, and then it will never be seen again.
No, look.
No, we're not doing it.
Look.
I don't know, Simey, they don't know because I wasn't allowed to show your car in the vlog when it was that bad.
Yes, but you've seen.
You wouldn't let me.
But you've seen.
Okay, honestly, guys, this is unheard of.
Immaculate. Look. I love this car.
I can't. That is not your car.
It's a new car.
Yeah, but even so, you've had it for a while. I can't believe that. Honestly, his last car was a bio.
Okay, so just for context, like my old car had done nearly 300,000 miles, and the ceiling had caved in.
Not right, just before people think it's unsafe. Not like the hard shell ceiling, just the sort of innards.
The interior, it was like kind of like So you couldn't see out of that
Granite
window.
Lens Media, could you just hold the cheap camera for a minute while you set up the expensive camera? Oh goodness,
Actually,
that's
no, I
fallen!
couldn't. No, I couldn't wear that. Can you please cut that out, Megan?
Bridal, and I've got another bit for you to try because
Okay.
we've got a Waterford in case we think she needs it. I just thought I'd leave it with you.
I've got Waterford.
No, it's got to be that one. Can I like
Oh,
this?
it has to be this
Has to
one.
be that one. Isn't that mad? You pick it up and your hand flies up.
Ooh. And he just flung it away.
Don't lose that though.
No, I won't use it.
Don't nick it.
No, honestly. Fine.
Okay.
Simon's like,
Right, we're gonna give me that.
God, I'm really tired. I'm so sorry. I'm just totally overtired.
I'm assuming is Wilma gonna appear on your YouTube?
I just said so. If that's okay.
You should follow Simon Griever Venting Team, or was it Event
Sound
Team?
event team.
I got it wrong!
How many of them have you watched?
Every single one. I actually watched your Africa one.
Did you?
I did. I watched it last night.
Simon.
You could tell I was procrastinating.
Simon, she
Who-
didn't watch that.
I did genuinely watch the Africa one last night.
Did
It
you
was
have
really
one?
good.
Did you have it on in the background?
A little bit.
Only-
I forgot my breastplate. Yay! Right, we need to actually talk business, Simon.
Do we?
So, well, as in like what's going on, because
Well, we're gonna just go off and have a nice time. Isn't that the whole aim?
I think she's
We're
rolled
gonna go
already.
and jump some. She has. Oh, she's so funny.
She says, "I'm already at home. I like it
Oh,
here."
I love this. Meg Elphick, look at that.
This is because she rolled.
No, it's not. Look, you like put your boot over her.
Oh. Oh gosh, this is all getting a bit much now. It's too much to do.
Oh my god, we're gonna be in so much trouble.
We're going to be so much trouble.
Maggie swept this already.
That has literally just been swept.
She'll literally scream at me.
I'll eat it, don't worry. Just put that up there. Oh, don't they look smart? Little bit. Oh, she looks really cute. I know, I do absolutely love her.
She's lush.
I hope we can make it work. Otherwise, Simon, you'll just have to have the ride on her.
Yes, I think that's brilliant.
Yes, I'll steal your horse.
A day.
Yeah, no, probably not then. Probably not.
It looked like you had a lot of fun with Demir,
Oh my gosh, so much fun.
and you jumped really big.
It was really big, and there was no setup pole or fence. Which
I
is
actually
not
did it
like
all on
me.
my own.
Normally, I only do that if it's the end of a grid.
That's really cool, though. Dun, dun, dun.
Whee!
Oops. Come along, Treasure. Come on. Good girl, well done. Good girl, well done, sweetheart. The dunk. Good girl. Ooh. Ooh. Good girl.
You look so good.
That was good, wasn't it?
Really good. Oh, you look so cute.
Ooh. Good girl. Ooh.
She's looking quite keen. Just hear Simon chatting to himself.
Here we go. Ooh. 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 Yeah. Good girl. You don't need to dare yourself. Well done. Supposed to be fun.
Oh, you look so cute together.
She almost, when she comes in, she almost dares herself, which is like, I'm going. It's like,
Yes.
you just need to just chill. It's not scary.
I had this issue the other day when I was riding her into school, and she like comes round and she just like runs at it.
Yeah, it's all.
And then if you hold her, she then like chucks her head up.
Yeah, she's. It's almost like I say. It's almost like she's kind of trying to dare herself. She's like, I'm going to do it, and it's like, whoa, it's
Yeah,
fine.
like it's fine.
You know, you can do it really easily. She's got a great jump.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she just needs to.
But what you've just done there is so good, because I'm so bad for like, oh, I've jumped 2, then I'll come and stop and like do
I'm
stuff with the
terrible for
camera.
it. I literally just keep going and going and going.
No, but I think that's what she needs, isn't it? To then, like you said, take a deep breath and be like,
Yeah, and just be like, it's not a big deal. You know,
This
it's
is all
really
right,
not
actually.
a big deal. Good girl, sweetheart.
good girl, Will.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart. Right, tell us what you're actually going to do, because it's hard to film you.
I have absolutely no idea, really.
Goodness.
To be honest with you, I don't want to do anything overly complicated today.
Yeah,
Because
fair.
I want her to just have a really, really nice time.
Yeah.
And just like make friends.
Yeah.
And I'll probably come out, you know, in the next few days and do a little bit more. Which I know
Oh, I see. You're saving that for your YouTube channel.
exactly. No, in all seriousness, like I think it's important that she,
Yep.
like we start off on the right foot. Like, oh, I'm going to go and jump that corner now, and then she's like, woo! I'll be like, that was really stupid, Simon.
Yeah.
You know, I want to build up a bit of a rapport. Mm-hmm. Should we go and have a play with the water in the next field?
Yeah.
That way. We want to go this way. We're going to have a little drink. She says, absolutely. Should we stop and drink? Should we stop and drink? She says, okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Chill. No, we don't need to hook off. I'm having a beveragino while we're at it. Darling, what are you doing?
Wilma.
You do realise you're kicking that into your own face. Yes, I know exactly what I'm doing.
She's like, oh, why is my face wet?
Oh no!
no!
My ear. Oh no! Oh, sweetheart. Right.
Did Simon make your face get wet?
Oh no!
He's so nasty.
Good girl, sweetheart. Well done. Ooh. Whoa. No. Ooh. Go. Ooh, come on. Well done, well done. Ooh, ooh, whoa, whoa there. She says, oh, you surprised me, son. Sorry, but it's kind of a little bit how cross-country goes sometimes. Ooh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Good girl. Well done. Ooh. Ooh. Go. Ooh. Good girl. Ooh. Good girl. Ooh. Good girl. Well done.
Okay, Wilms. Good boy, Simon.
It's just interesting there, like, you know, she's experienced enough that she shouldn't be quite so unsure about it.
I was quite surprised that she did that.
But that's fine. She's testing the boundaries, testing the waters and all that kind of stuff. But just interesting. But yeah, I think that'll do if that's okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, I do think she kind of just lacks a little bit of self-confidence.
Okay.
And she's a bit insecure. You know, like hanging back to the stables a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, so she just needs to kind of learn that it's okay, and also that she's very capable.
Yeah.
I think you two are quite similar.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Like, you're really both very, very capable, but you both don't believe that you are, and I think, which I think why it's really good that
have I bought the horse version of myself?
I think possibly, but I think it's really. I think what we're doing is really good. I think it's good to, because it'd be nice if I can just ride her a bit and just say, you are really good at it. You can do it.
Yeah.
And so she can just gain a bit more confidence. Because also, like, with her being a bit not sure, the biggest problem is that, well, not the biggest, but one of the problems is I think that you blame yourself all the time for when stuff goes wrong, and then you start to, and that does then feed into her a little bit.
Yeah. That's,
do you know
I think
what I mean? Like,
we're both like a little bit neurotic for each other, because I feel like I've really lost the trust for her.
Yes.
Like, I don't trust she's going to go, so then I ride differently.
Yeah.
And then she obviously, like, she feels it, and she's probably doesn't trust me to actually be like, no, come on, we're going, and commit.
Yeah. But she's cute. She's really cute.
She's really cute.
She's got great jump in there, you know.
Yeah. No, she's very like textbook with her jump.
Yeah. And she's really cool. Really cool. And
No.
you know, and she does, like, that palisade there's not tiny.
No.
And she kind of, that's the one that she's kind of given me the best feel over.
Yeah. I always find that when I jump her small at home, I'm like, oh. And then if you put them up, like I did a big grid the other day, and I was like, oh, actually, like, you feel really cool when you test you a bit more.
She's better when she's got something to think about.
Yeah. You said that before last year, didn't you? It's like, is she just finding the 80s a bit like...
I mean, yeah, it's difficult to know, isn't it? Without actually talking to her.
Wilma, do we need a horse whisperer, babe?
Nah. I think...
No, we've got Simey.
Simey chat. She says... But that's my take on it.
Yeah.
I think she's actually a talented girl, and she can do it, but she just doesn't quite believe that she can sometimes.
It's just if we can do it together, isn't it, Wilms? Or are we both too
I
flannelly?
honestly don't see why not. But as long as we go about it in the right way.
That's why this year I was like, let's just start on the right foot and get you to do all of her firsts with her.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's not been out schooling anywhere.
Yeah. Well, so that's really what she's done. Is really good.
Yeah, exactly. But it's nice for her first experience of the year to be with you, holding her hand and being like, "We're going."
Yeah. And this is
rather
easy,
than me take her out and be like, "Oh God, are we going? I don't know."
But like I say, it's interesting how, you know, I'm like, "Yeah, we're going," and then every so often she goes, "Yeah, we are." I'm like, "Whoa, chill."
And that's what.
But I'm like that when I'm scared about something. I'll be like, "No, I can't do it," and then all of a sudden I'm like, "Well, I'm going to do it." And
that's what worries me though, because when she does that, and I'm like, "But are you actually going to go?" And we get there, and then I pull because I'm like, "Well, let's just calm down."
But that's where you need to keep the contact, but the leg there at the same time. Right. That's where you're naughty, is that you go to the hand, but the leg doesn't. The leg's like, it's kind of okay to go to your hand as long as it's backed up with leg.
Okay.
I always remember Charlotte Bay saying that. I worked for her years ago. She won Burley in 1992, and she always said you can have as much hand as you like as long as it's backed up with leg. I mean, I think that's a bit basic, but it's the principle I get. Yeah.
It'll be really interesting to see after a week of you riding her. See what you think.
Yeah,
that was good. I'm really glad we're doing this.
Yeah, me too. And I think it should be fun. It should be fun for her.
And I think it gives us me and her the best chance of like doing well together and doing what I want to do with her.
I concur. Well, she really wants to go back to her stable.
She does. She's like, see ya, everyone. Well done, I know where I am, and I'm going back to stables. I really like Simon's approach, basically, to young horses. Even though she's not actually that young, but she's inexperienced for her age. But just going around, doing all the confidence building stuff, like he said, you know, it's not been the most exciting session, but he didn't want to challenge her today. And I think she has got, she's a mare, she's very intelligent. I don't think she's the kind of horse that you can just bully into doing stuff. Like, she needs that relationship and to like her rider, I think, to want to, make it work. So yeah, it's very interesting hearing Simon's debrief. Oh God, we're talking about you.
I hope it's all really nice.
Oh, really nice. Yeah, no, it's good. I'm pleased with doing it. I kind of knew I was going to do this year anyway, after the season ended a bit ropily. I just wasn't sure how much of it I was going to actually film, because when you put your entire life on the internet, you do get those negative comments, and I know there's going to be people, you know, going along with the narrative that Wilma should be with a professional and that I'm not good enough for her, which at the start maybe not want to share it, not gonna lie guys, but now it's kind of spurred me on to be like, no, you know, I've bought myself a nice horse and we've had a couple of bumps in the road, and it's actually a good idea to get a professional involved and to help you out and spend that little bit of money now to hopefully build a really solid foundation for me and Wilma to have a nice eventing career together. So yeah, we'll share this journey, but because she's at Simon's for a week, you are going to have to go into his YouTube channel, as I told you, to follow along with the progress. I'm hoping he'll video little bits for me as well, but yeah, if you want to stay up to date with Wilms, then head over to Simon's channel. Hello everyone, just reminding you that the offer for Skin and Me is down in the description below. You can get your first daily doser plus the trial of all of those products for just $4.99. Guys, you've never seen anything like this before. Are you ready? Oh, it's the dark, hang on.
Cruising.
That, my friends, is my fiance.
Cruising along in the Liberty Box.
Yeah. This is his first time ever driving the water box.
I've only hit 4 cars.
Honey, you can't say that.
Did you? It's fine.
Skimmed it. It was fine. Yeah. Pete's offered to drive. Obviously, we've not got a horse in, because otherwise I don't think my anxiety would have taken it.
I don't know. You need
Not
to
for your
trust,
first time.
trust the process.
Yes, but it's good for you to drive the box empty.
I've driven things bigger than this.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I know.
What have you driven bigger than
A
this?
tank.
When have you driven a tank?
I don't know.
In your dreams.
I've driven minibuses before.
They're not as big as these.
Oh, BA,
These
they're
big
as
bites. These big Liberty horse boxes.
In the same chassis.
Yes, I know this. We've literally been to the factory and you saw how much bigger they are.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pete's driving the horse box, and until I turned the camera on, it hasn't actually all made us have any arguments, but now. Fighting.
Engaged life.
Enlarged. Anyway, that was a very successful day, I'd say. I feel so, I hate leaving my horse's places, even though she's in the best possible hands ever. I just feel really guilty. I don't want them to think they're sold or anything like that. But I mean, Wilma looked really, really settled, and she's going to have a very good week. Like I said, she's hopefully going to go show jumping. She'll probably go cross country schooling again. Simon will ride her around at home. Just really get to know her and hopefully get in her head a bit, and then Simon can help me work her out. So I'm going to go back. My homework is to enter her into their first event.
Oh, that's tough.
I know, I'm working overtime over here. And then we'll go from there. Initially I was thinking that I'd only get Simon to do like one event on her, because obviously I'm desperate to get her out eventing. My aim with her this year is to qualify her for the Cotswold Cup Champs. So, you know, I want to be getting on with that, but also there's no point, like we've come this far and I've committed to doing this now. There's no point doing it like in halves, you know, like I may as well do the whole thing, commit, and get the best out of it, because we all know with horses, like, they need a bit of consistency and repetition before like habits are formed. So we'll see how the first event goes, and then who knows, maybe he'll take her to a second one. There's a few like training events in the area as well, which is quite good, that you sort of like pick the height of things, and a little bit like low key, and they're easier to just enter last minute. So maybe they'll end up doing a couple, but we will definitely go along to the events, so we'll make sure that we vlog those for you guys. As I said, hopefully Simon will be putting little updates up about Wilma in the meantime. And yeah, I think that is everything. I just really,
Perfect day for it.
it has been a lush day, isn't it? Yeah.
We're gonna get the washing.
Yeah, we've got to get the washing in, guys. That's important information for you to know. Yeah, I just hope it all works out, because she's such a cool little horse, and she has been really, really great. But it's interesting what Simon was saying about her being quite insecure, and now he says that, I'm like, oh yeah, that probably is actually what it is. But sometimes she masks it quite well and does stuff that makes you think, oh no, like she's confident, but actually she's doing it in a bit of a I don't know what I'm doing way. Anyway, I am going to continue giving Pete lessons on how to drive horse boxes, and you guys are going to make sure you're subscribed to Simon's channel. Right, live, love, love you. Goodbye from me and my chauffeur.
Back to being a chauffeur.
Whoop whoop.
God, life
Passenger
goes
princess,
around.
baby.
What's the saying? Life comes around, life goes around? What is the saying?
What comes around goes around?
No, when you say like life goes full circle, isn't it?
The circle of life.